Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because this week on The Golden Bachelor, the sparks weren't just flying, they were igniting a full-blown wildfire. Imagine being in Mel's shoes, surrounded by confident, radiant women who know exactly what they want, and suddenly realizing you might just be the luckiest man alive. Well, Mel didn't just realize it, he said it out loud. But what led him to this bold declaration, and who's truly capturing his heart? Stay tuned, because the drama, romance, and jaw-dropping surprises are about to unfold. This week, the magic began during a stunning sunset date that left hearts pounding. Mel shared a private moment with Cindy, and the chemistry was undeniable. Their conversation was more than small talk. It was the kind of dialogue that makes you lean in, that reminds you why love stories are timeless. Cindy opened up about her past, her dreams, even her fears. And Mel, he listened, truly listened. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is when the magic happens. But the twist? Just as Mel leaned in for what seemed like a tender, intimate moment, another golden woman, Peg, walked onto the scene, turning this private date into a triangle of tension, teasing, and just a hint of mischief. Who would Mel focus on? Cindy? Peg? Or could there be an unexpected surprise waiting just around the corner? After the sunset date, the golden women weren't content to sit quietly in the background. They turned up the heat with a series of flirty games designed to catch Mel's attention. From playful dares to spontaneous challenges, each woman showcased her personality, charm, and boldness. Mel, ever the gentleman, navigated the storm with humor and grace, but he even admitted later he felt overwhelmed by their energy. Here's where it gets really interesting. During a particularly daring moment, one golden woman made a move that left everyone, including Mel, speechless. The air practically sizzled with anticipation. Could this be the moment that shifts the entire season? Or would the other women step up, refusing to be outshone? The answer, well, you'll have to keep watching to see how this heat wave of romance unfolds. Amid all the laughter, teasing, and friendly competition, the women revealed layers of vulnerability that surprised even Mel. Trudy, known for her sparkling wit, opened up about her fears of being too bold, while Patricia shared a tender story from her past that touched Mel deeply. These moments of raw honesty shifted the dynamic entirely. Mel, typically charming and composed, admitted that hearing these heartfelt confessions made him feel like the luckiest guy in the world. And this isn't just empty flattery. The cameras caught a genuine moment where Mel paused, reflecting on how special this experience truly was. But here's the cliffhanger. Just as Mel's heart seemed to settle, an unexpected twist threatened to complicate everything, and it's one that left viewers gasping in disbelief. Yes, one golden woman dropped a revelation so surprising it could change the game forever. Was it love, strategy, or something else entirely? We'll get to that. But first, the group date this week was nothing short of spectacular. Imagine a glamorous setting, golden hour lighting, and women dazzling in sparkling gowns, each hoping to shine brighter than the rest. Mel was at the center, trying to savor every moment, but with so many personalities clashing and colliding, drama was inevitable. During a light-hearted dance-off, sparks flew in unexpected ways. The women showcased not only their charm, but their competitiveness, and Mel found himself torn between admiration, curiosity, and a growing sense of attachment. The tension built to a crescendo when one woman made a move that left everyone, including the cameras, utterly stunned. And just when you think the moment can't get any more intense, a private whisper between Mel and another golden woman set up a twist that will have viewers talking for weeks. After a whirlwind of connection, flirtation, and heartfelt moments, Mel finally made his declaration, "I'm the luckiest guy." And it wasn't just about romantic attraction, it was about being surrounded by incredible, confident women who inspired him, challenged him, and reminded him of the joy of connection at any stage in life. But the season isn't over, and here's the cliffhanger for you. While Mel feels like the luckiest man alive, one golden woman might have a secret agenda that could turn this fairy tale on its head. Who will rise? Who will fall? And who will leave Mel's heart racing with anticipation?
As the sun dipped below the horizon, the evening promised romance, but it delivered surprises. Mel invited the golden women to a cozy night gathering, thinking it would be a calm chance to connect. But calm is never the word for the Golden Bachelor. Each woman brought her own spark, laughter, charm, and a touch of strategy. One shared an unexpected talent, singing a haunting melody that seemed to capture the very essence of Mel's journey this season. Another revealed a hidden hobby, demonstrating a side of herself none of the others had yet seen. These revelations weren't just entertaining, they were intimate windows into their souls. And yet, one revelation stood out. A confession delivered quietly across the candlelit table hinted at a secret past that could change everything. Mel's reaction? A mixture of shock, intrigue, and undeniable attraction. But the cameras caught the moment where doubt flickered in his eyes, leaving viewers wondering, can love truly thrive amidst secrets and suspense? The next morning brought the unexpected, a challenge that tested not only the women's charm, but their courage, wit, and connection with Mel. Picture this. A treasure hunt through the villa grounds, where every task required teamwork, creativity, and, most importantly, moments of genuine vulnerability. Mel watched as his golden ladies navigated the games with elegance and determination. Each interaction revealed strengths and weaknesses, hopes and fears. At one point, an intense head-to-head challenge left Mel torn. Who should he praise? Who should he comfort? And, more importantly, whose heart was truly reaching his? And just when we thought the morning couldn't get any more dramatic, a shocking twist flipped the game on its head. One of the women revealed she had formed a secret alliance. Suddenly, strategy mixed with romance, and Mel was left navigating a storm of charm, wit, and intrigue. Could love survive such cunning? Only time would tell. Amid all the energy, chaos, and flirtation, Mel found fleeting moments of quiet reflection. These were the moments where the true story unfolded, not on the challenges, not in the dazzling dates, but in his own heart. He thought about the women he had connected with, the laughter they shared, the tears they courageously shed, and the undeniable chemistry that electrified each encounter. In his private moments, Mel acknowledged something profound, that love isn't about speed or strategy or even winning. It's about connection, authenticity, and the courage to embrace vulnerability. But here's the twist that will keep viewers coming back for more. Just as Mel prepared to make a decision, a golden woman took a bold step forward, a gesture so surprising it left everyone breathless. Was this the moment that could redefine the season? Or would it set off a chain reaction of jealousy and competition that no one saw coming? The tension, the flirtation, the heartfelt confessions, all of it led to an emotional crescendo that had viewers on the edge of their seats. The golden women, radiant and confident, each revealed sides of themselves that Mel hadn't seen before. And Mel, he revealed his heart too. In one particularly moving scene, he pulled a woman aside for a quiet, intimate conversation. The words were simple, but the emotions were immense. A shared smile, a gentle touch, a moment that seemed to freeze time. For a moment, it wasn't about competition, it was about human connection at its most profound. Yet, even in this seemingly perfect moment, the show kept its signature twist, a cliffhanger. One woman's phone call, a late-night visitor, or perhaps an unexpected confession, something loomed on the horizon that could change everything. Who would rise? Who would falter? And who would leave the viewers gasping in disbelief? As the episode drew to a close, Mel reflected on his incredible journey. He felt like the luckiest man alive, not because he had found love yet, but because he had been surrounded by women who inspired him, challenged him, and reminded him that life at any age can be exciting, passionate, and full of surprises. And here's the final twist that will keep viewers coming back for more. Just as Mel prepared to make a decision, an unexpected revelation from one of the golden women threatened to upend everything. Was this the beginning of a new romance, a test of trust, or a shocking betrayal? One thing is certain, next week promises more heat, more heart, and more golden moments that will leave us all talking.
The anticipation was electric when Mel surprised one of the golden women with a private date. The setting? A breathtaking terrace overlooking the ocean at twilight. The mood was perfect for connection, but as always, the Golden Bachelor doesn't settle for predictable. As they talked, laughed, and shared stories, Mel's eyes sparkled with genuine admiration. "I feel like the luckiest guy in the world," he admitted, his voice soft but sincere. The woman's response? A playful smirk, paired with a teasing comment that hinted she might have more than romance in mind. But just as Mel leaned in to deepen the moment, a message arrived from another golden woman, a message that would challenge his focus and spark tension. Was this a simple check-in? Or was it the first sign of a brewing rivalry that could change the trajectory of the season? The cameras caught the hesitation in Mel's eyes, and viewers knew immediately a storm was about to unfold. The next day brought another surprise, a group activity designed to test not only charm but emotional depth. The golden women were radiant, confident, and unafraid to show their bold sides. Each interaction with Mel was a dance of wit, flirtation, and subtle strategy. One golden woman, usually reserved, stepped into the spotlight, revealing a passionate side that left Mel both impressed and intrigued. At the same time, another woman played her cards carefully, observing, strategizing, and waiting for the perfect moment. Mel found himself in uncharted territory, torn between attraction, admiration, and curiosity. Who would he choose to focus on, and could he trust the intentions of these captivating women? Just as viewers thought they had a handle on the dynamics, a sudden, dramatic gesture from an unexpected participant sent shockwaves across the villa, leaving Mel and all of us on the edge of our seats. Amid all the games and flirtation, one golden woman decided it was time to reveal her true feelings. The confession was heartfelt, vulnerable, and entirely unexpected. As she spoke, Mel's expression shifted. There was awe, delight, and a hint of nervousness. "I've never felt this way before," she whispered, her voice trembling. The simplicity of her words carried the weight of months of experience, laughter, and shared moments. Mel, visibly moved, reached out, gently holding her hand. For a moment, it seemed time stood still. And yet, the magic of this confession was immediately tempered by tension. Another golden woman had overheard part of the conversation, and the jealousy, strategy, and competition that the Golden Bachelor thrives on began to simmer. Could love truly blossom in this whirlwind? Or was the pressure of the spotlight going to fracture these delicate connections? With emotions running high, the villa became a stage for subtle power plays. Whispered conversations, sly glances, and careful maneuvers set the tone for an electrifying showdown. The golden women weren't just vying for attention, they were vying for Mel's heart, and everyone knew the stakes were higher than ever. Mel, ever the gentleman, tried to navigate this intricate web of personalities, but the tension was palpable. Each woman's reaction to the emotional confession revealed hidden layers. Some tried to charm their way back into focus, others reevaluated their strategies, and a few simply watched, waiting for the perfect opportunity. And here's the cliffhanger. Just as Mel thought he understood the dynamics, an unexpected action by one golden woman threatened to flip the entire week upside down. Viewers were left wondering,
Who will arise? Who will fall? And which golden heart will truly capture Mel's attention? As night fell over the villa, Mel took a solitary walk along the beach. The waves whispered against the shore, mirroring the turbulent emotions of the day. In that quiet, he reflected on the whirlwind of connections, confessions, and moments that had defined the week. I truly am the luckiest guy, he admitted to himself, thinking of the incredible women surrounding him. But even in his reflection, uncertainty lingered. Who would step forward next week? Which connection would deepen? And who might be hiding a secret that could shake the foundation of the villa? The week had ended, but the story was far from over. And for viewers, the anticipation was nearly unbearable, because the next episode promised to deliver even more surprises, even more romance, and perhaps the most shocking revelation
on a
yet.
new day, but the villa was anything but peaceful. Overnight, secrets had been revealed, alliances had shifted, and the dynamics among the golden women had changed entirely. Mel entered the room, unaware that a revelation awaited him that would challenge everything he thought he knew. One of the women stepped forward, her tone calm, but her eyes betraying nerves. She revealed a piece of her past that no one, neither Mel nor the others, expected. It was a moment of honesty so powerful, it stopped everyone in their tracks. Mel's jaw nearly dropped, and for a heartbeat, the room was silent. The question on everyone's mind: how would Mel respond? Would he see vulnerability as a reason to connect further, or would this revelation shift the course of his heart? And just when you think the tension couldn't rise any higher, another golden woman dropped a hint that hinted at yet another hidden agenda. The drama was far from over. Romance, after all, isn't linear. It's messy, unexpected, and sometimes exhilarating. This week, the tension between Mel and the women reached a peak. During a private moment, one golden woman leaned in, whispering something so intimate that even Mel was momentarily speechless. But in true Golden Bachelor fashion, just as the moment felt perfect, another woman interrupted, playfully, yet strategically. The subtle competition and sparks flying in every direction created a tension that viewers could almost feel through the screen. The cliffhanger here: as Mel tried to navigate these swirling emotions, one golden woman took a bold and unprecedented action, something that could forever alter the balance of affection in the villa. Who will claim the spotlight next week, and who might be playing a hidden game that could leave hearts shattered? Beyond the flirtation and playful antics, this week also featured the kind of heart-to-heart conversations that remind viewers why love is worth the risk. Mel sat down with multiple women, individually, hearing their stories, their struggles, and their hopes for the future. Each conversation revealed something new: vulnerability, courage, and depth. Mel's reactions were equally revealing. His laughter, tears, and thoughtful pauses showed that he wasn't just playing the game, he was feeling it deeply. Yet, even in these quiet, emotional moments, tension lingered. Another woman, standing just out of view, overheard a crucial detail. How would this knowledge affect next week's interactions? Would jealousy, strategy, or compassion guide her actions? The anticipation was unbearable, leaving viewers eager to see the fallout. The week's grand finale brought the Golden Women together for a glamorous evening designed to leave both Mel and viewers breathless. The setting was breathtaking, the gowns dazzling, and the chemistry undeniable. During the evening, subtle interactions became amplified. Whispered words, lingering touches, and exchanged glances hinted at shifting alliances and blossoming connections. Every moment seemed loaded with possibility and tension, leaving Mel and the audience holding their collective breath. And just when you think that tension couldn't get any dramatic, a shocking reveal emerged: a secret, carefully hidden until now, that could change the course of the season. Viewers were left on the edge of their seats, wondering,
Who will rise? Who will falter? And who will ultimately capture Mel's heart? As the night ended, Mel took a moment to reflect. He was surrounded by extraordinary women, each radiating confidence, charm, and heart. "I am truly the luckiest guy," he admitted, his voice filled with genuine emotion. But even in his reflection, questions remained unanswered. Hidden agendas, unexpected confessions, and shifting alliances meant that the journey was far from over. One last twist awaited viewers: a secret message, a whispered confession, or an unforeseen action by one of the Golden Women that would leave us all questioning what comes next.